Hello and welcome to early onset Alzheimer's. I'm your host, Michael Riley. With me is Dane Forgione.
Who are you?
Jason Amherst.
No, I'm Dane Forgione.
And Michelle Light.
You know, memory is always the first thing to go. Followed by the memory. Did I also mention the memory thing?
Yes.
You know,
You might have.
you become an alcoholic when you repeat yourself. You become an alcoholic when you repeat yourself. Oh, damn it. Come to Tasmania. Come to Tasmania. We mean.
This was a Mode 7 game.
Most of them are. It's SNES.
I mean, like, it used it heavily because it was basically kind of a, I wouldn't say kart racer, but like it felt like it because you were running down a track.
Bismillah. Come to Tasmania.
Triple L rented this back in the day. I remember the game.
I think one of the down parts about me being on here is like I mostly got consoles way after they originally came out. The only console I remember getting close to release time was N64 and the Wii. And the Wii was only because my grandfather had a gambling problem.
Wow.
He accumulated so many points at the casino for gambling that they gave him a Wii.
Oh.
I've gotten every Nintendo system relatively close to launch. Like, ever since I was a kid.
You passed the kiwi.
No, I got the Super Nintendo in '91, so shortly after it came out. So I got it that year for Christmas. I got the N64 for Christmas the year it came out. I got most of them for Christmas. I don't think I started getting systems.
You're supposed to eat Christmas the yellow birds.
How do I do that, Dane?
Until the Switch.
Don't you reach? Can't you reach down?
There.
See?
I love how you just yell what I'm supposed to be doing without telling me how to do it. Why does this music make me feel like I'm slowly falling into a coma?
I was about to say, I'm falling asleep listening to it. No offense.
You're not offending me. I didn't make the goddamn music.
I just don't know why. It just made me so... Well, I'm also just exhausted.
Yeah. Will you stop, Dane?
There you go.
I think I've seen that on DeviantArt.
Taz stuffed.
Isn't that called inflation? Ever?
Yes, Dane. The more you know is that
Translation.
inflation porn is big on DeviantArt. Do.
Let me edit your sentence. Porn is big on DeviantArt. Do.
Let me edit your sentence. Porn is big.
Do.
Let me edit your sentence. Is.
Do.
I thought you were gonna go. Porn big. Ow!
Stuck it up.
Let me edit your sentence.
Porn big.
Porn.
I actually have that as a channel alert that people can use their channel points to, and it just goes do.
Porn. Now I sound like David Carradine holding a belt.
Nikki, I enshrined.
Holy fuck! That took me a few.
I love the jokes that make you think.
If you were gay.
I'd probably have less. If I was gay, I'd probably have less love life problems than I do now.
If you were gay, I'm pansexual and I can't get none. So
I can't get no. No.
Could also be that I'm just not actively trying. You know,
That's also fair.
I'm married. I'm content. I'm good.
I mean,
We're not starting this episode this way. Michael Finn, Riley, sit your ass down.
why you called Michael Finn?
Michael Fan.
Michael Finn.
Oh, I thought you. I thought you were trying to compare me to Finn Wolfhard. No.
Your hair's not as big.
Yeah. I'm nowhere near as young either. Probably got like.
You could not pass for a young Danny Sexbang.
I could not.
I
could-
have to bang me.
I couldn't pass for a young anything anymore.
I think you passed for a young Mike Riley.
Aww.
I mean, I do get often told that I look younger than I am, but that's because of all the goat's blood I bathe in.
Oh yeah, no, it's really good
Yeah,
for you.
it's good for your skin.
That and whenever you're boiling your rice, this is an actual like piece of it. Whenever you're like boiling your rice, just stick your face in some of that steam for a little bit.
Yeah.
And wash your rice before you cook it.
Always wash your rice before you cook it.
But don't
Otherwise,
cook it if
the
you put your
angry-
iPhone in it. 'Cause then
Otherwise,
your
the
iPhone-
angry, sexy Mulan man will yell at you and talk about pegging Shane.
Taz need bicarbonate.
Bicarbonate.
It's a big word, Taz.
I forgot who voiced Taz on Taz-Mania.
Probably Frank Welker.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it was Frank Welker.
Anybody who makes animal noises like that in cartoons, usually it's Frank Welker.
Actually,
Or D. Bradley Baker.
Yeah, one of the two.
you're both wrong.
Oh,
The voice of Taz in Taz-Mania is Jim Cummings.
oh, Jim Cummings.
Oh, wow.
Do. Yeah, the moment I have to Google things, I just become Michelle Bot.
This music is making me feel like I'm having an aneurysm. Get the fucking kiwi, you dunkle tunt. There we go. No, damn it! Oh my god. Where'd the bird go? Ow.
So if you eat the birds in the air, they give you additional time.
I see.
Yeah, this was a bunch of different games were made based off of Taz-Mania. Recreational Brainware made it for the Mega Drive. New Effects made it for the Game Gear. Technical Wave made it for the Genesis. Visual Concepts did the SNES game. David A. Palmer Productions did the Game Boy one. And Beam Software did a Game Boy one as well.
Oh my lord! Just get the bird.
Yeah. Oh my lord, yeah.
That is a lot of
I am
a
Lord.
lot of
Yeah.
Taz-Mania games.
It's like the Donald Duck going quackers of its time.
No, that would be Maui Mallard and Cold Shadow.
Was that game released on every system?
Well, I know it was released on Genesis and SNES at least.
Did I actually pick that thing? Oh, shit! Who did we lose, by the way?
Dane.
Wonder if he
30.
left a message.
He did. He did in the Facebook.
Oh. Not on Facebook up.
Everything is fine, or will be fine, or is in the process of becoming fine. I'm stuck as Michelle Robot.
I'm just surprised that this game didn't feature the actual theme song to the cartoon.
Oh, yes!
Yeah! Have hate trucks.
I'm gonna open my Facebook real quick and see what the hell he said.
So, now that it's just the two of us, how's it going?
It's going.
We can say whatever
I'm
we
very
want.
tired.
Me too, and the music for this game is just lulling me.
Say we can say whatever we want.
Huh?
We can say whatever we want?
No.
Oh. I was gonna say horse tits.
Sorry, you can't say horse tits.
Well, we just said it. I just said it, and then you just said it to say what I said.
I'm just letting you know you can't say horse tits.
Wow. I just realized that this level completely broke the rule of the Taz-Mania theme song.
It does?
And it's somehow
So-
uninteresting.
The first lines in the theme song. Welcome to the land that's way under, down under. The sky is always yellow in rain or shine. Down in Tasmania, come to Tasmania. So, like, the last level, the sky was yellow, but the sky's not yellow in this level.
This is a bonus level, though.
Yeah, true. Mom's a live wire, Dad's a bump on a log. Molly's all fired up while Jake plays with the dog. Down in Tasmania, come to Tasmania. Didgeridingo and Wendell T. Wolf. Francis X. Bush lad is never uncouth. Bushwhacker Bob and his mother called Mum. Constance and Thickney just want to have fun.
Now do the Freakazoid theme song.
Textbook case for Sigmund Freud. Freakazoid. Freakazoid.
So I knew you knew that fucking song.
I mean, I have the first season on DVD for that one. Check out Dexter Douglas, nerd computer ace. While surfing on the internet, he was zapped in cyberspace. He turned into the Freakazoid, a strong and super freak. He drives that villains crazy, cause he's a lunatic.
Ow!
You are the Weenie Freakazoid.
It's nothing better than a nice tub of good things.
Hula girls. Oh, there's Didgeridingo.
Okay?
Yeah.
He's a didgeridingus.
Yeah.
Didgeridoo? No, didgeridon't, please.
It's Dingo ain't your baby.
Ah! No!
Why are there pterodactyls in Tasmania? What? What?
What?
Insta-death? What?
Fucking excuse me?
You're excused.
But why did Taz and Drag just molest Taz?
I think that was She-Devil, actually, but... That still doesn't explain what the fuck happened there and why it happened.
Why it was an instant death?
Yeah. I mean, that does mirror my actual life, wherein love is instant death, but...
Oof.
Get off the cross, Mike!
I just keep being distracted by the some of the phallic rock shapes.
So what is this, The Little Mermaid?
Yep.
Yes.
Sure is. Ow! As I often point out when The Little Mermaid is brought up, seashell bra is a Disney invention.
Yep.
Mermaids are topless in the original tale.
Also, how about that priest?
We all know he was
He's sporting a little wood, yeah. I mean...
Yeah, that priest had a little bit of driftwood.
I mean, how old was Ariel in the original story?
too young.
Like 13, 14, so it checks out. That the
Too young.
the priest got him.
Too young.
Yeah.
But not a boy.
Correct.
So terrible. I just keep like the music is just lulling me.
This is some generic ass shit right here.
Yeah.
Like, I was gonna say the cartoon did not have bad music. It was a Warner Brothers cartoon, for crying out loud.
Right. Ugh, this is kind of pitiful.
This sounds like freaking, like somebody mashed their head against the keyboard.
Yeah.
To play like MIDI music in DOS.
Yeah. Oops, I dropped. Oops, I dropped my Moog.
I can do you one better. This sounds like somebody put a bunch of random little noises in Mario Paint.
Yeah, this does sound like it was composed in Mario Paint. I will give you that. Definitely does.
I mean, it could be worse though. I mean, when the music doesn't hit in friggin' on Genesis games, oh boy, it misses hard. Because like, then again, this is pretty bad because like that trumpet synth that they are using, that sample, that is a farty trumpet.
Oh my god, there's actually a Mario Paint composer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is fun to play with.
No, they made one, but it doesn't have the Mario stuff.
What the hell?
What in the fuck is going on?
Oops, you broke it. Somebody tilted the cartridge.
I don't like Taz's face in that freeze frame. All right, thoughts on Taz-Mania, Jason?
This is a painfully mid arcade style experience that did not deserve to be on the Super Nintendo.
Michelle.
It's just not good.
Yeah.
Would kid me enjoy this? Maybe. Adult me is trying to stay awake.
Kid me didn't even enjoy this back in the day.
Kid me would shake his head at me for my life choices in the last 5 years. In any event, this is if you're gonna do a game like this, just do like Looney Tunes Kart Racer. That probably would have been infinitely better than whatever the fuck this is trying to be. Scores out of 10, Jason.
2.
Michelle.
Yeah, 2. This is barely a game.
1. Don't come to Taz-Mania.
The only thing that would make this worse if it was like a mobile game that had microtransactions.
I mean, this literally looks like those freaking games, like freaking Subway Surfer and shit.
Yeah, no, now I know why I'm falling asleep to this. Because it's what I watch to try to pay attention during lectures. I'm waiting for like someone to start reading a Reddit story.
This could be dump card.
Oh yeah, no, go. Get rid of it.
What the fuck?
Kick
What
off.
is that game title?
Kick off.
That they could have picked a different font.
What do you think it says?
KKK off.
Oh, it does look like it says KKK off. Oh my god.
They should have picked a different font.
Trusty comedy classic.
This
KKK.
this game that makes this look like a game that there's a tournament to see who's the most racist.
This is a dog whistle if I've ever seen one.
Yikes. Dump card initiated by Jason. Michelle?
Fuck this game.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Different font.
I prefer human women between the ages of 28 and 35. Thank you.
I still can't believe that.
And we have flushed KKK off.
Thank God. I'm sure Dane would have had something to say about that too, for sure.
I have to be the one to point out someone's terrible choice in typography.
Oh
I'm
God!
pretty sure-
Here comes another one.
Super
Another dump
or
card.
lowercase.
This will be another
Super
dump card.
high impact.
I think it's a sports game.
It's a midway game.
It's
It
like
could
a
also be
racing game?
racing.
It's not Midway. It's Acclaim.
Oh no, Acclaim.
And Beam.
Beam software.
That's not a good
I'm
sign.
pretty sure one of those words was taxi, and I don't know how that fits into football. Well,
What is super high
we
impact?
can't even play computer versus computer. That fucking sucks. Dump card. We're gonna do dump card on this one.
I mean, I'm like, I don't know what this is.
It's
What is high impact? It's
a football game. It's probably
an
not even.
unlicensed football
Yeah,
game.
it's gonna be shit.
Yeah, no, dump it.
All right, Michelle, dump it.
Dump it.
Dump it. Dump
Everyone
this
looks
fuck.
Everyone on the right team's pants are the same exact skin tone as their skin tone, which is terrible.
What are we down to now? Three dump cards.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we have landed on Michelle's choice.
I get a choice.
You sure do.
Oh, I wish Dane was here for Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego.
Are you picking that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's seen us
Where
play
in
the DOS
world
version.
Is
Carmen
Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, boom, bam, boom, 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 yeah, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, boom, 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 yeah.
The warrant. The warrant. I have the Windows 95 version, but it's not the version with Lynn Thigpen, unfortunately. But that version is on the Internet Archive for free download.
I'm actually kind of surprised this one isn't. This one doesn't have bits of the TV show involved because '93. That was around the time the show was airing.
Yeah, but copyright 1989. This is based off of the actual PC version.
Yeah, they should have just released one based off the TV show. That would have been, the game show, I should say, not because there was a
they didn't do
cartoon
that.
and a TV show and a game show.
They
Yeah,
didn't do that
that show's
until
amazing.
Oh, EA was involved with this. All right.
huh.
EA.
EA Sports. This isn't sports.
I will play this in German. Sprachewahlen.
Was that a maple leaf hiding in the EA logo?
I don't think so. Detective at keyboard, please identify yourself.
Yep, this is what my version looks like. Just fancier because it was Windows 95.
What is your sex?
Detective Wessel.
Yes, please. Yes, nuclear vessel. I am female.
Nuclear Vessel.
Enter my security code. I don't have one. We'll just press start. I am female detective
sound like-
nuclear vessel.
Why does this sound like the Dark Mario theme song? Yeah, it sounded like Dr. Mario.
Flash! Oh no! Somebody just showed me their body parts. National treasure stolen from Cairo. The treasure has been identified as King Tut's mask. Female suspect reported at the scene of the crime. All right. Female suspect apprehended by Sunday at 5. Good luck, rookie Wessel. All right, we talked to people. Let's go to.
It's funny because
bank.
the inferior Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego is also there, and I do remember the theme to that show too.
Sources tell me she changed her money to Kinas. She wore fancy jewelry. So first of all, we know female jewelry. Wow. Are we going to catch Carmen in the very first fucking case? That would be weird.
Well, Kinas are in Papua New Guinea.
All right, so let's go to Papua New Guinea. Port Moresby. Let's go! Geography can be fun! Papua New Guinea became an independent nation. Okay, all right. Yeah. Search. Let's go to the sport club. That henchman had a sombrero? That's the wrong fucking part of the world.
That usually has nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I already knew about the fancy jewelry.
Let's see.
I saw the person you're looking for, and she asked about sailing conditions of the Yellow Sea. That's... Oh, where the fuck is that?
That is between China and Korea.
I need to talk to more people so I can get more information for the warrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need to do that.
The warrant.
The warrant. A suspicious person was here, and she left in a plane with a red flag on its wing. She said she didn't like seafood. That doesn't help me.
Okay.
That
Well,
just narrows down to
mean-
what she doesn't like. That leaves other choices.
Yeah.
So red
But,
flag on
we
its
know that she
that's
went to China at
She
least.
went to China.
Yeah.
Okay. The Palace, please. Okay. No extra warrant information. Let's go to China. Peeking. Quit peeking at Mises.
Meow.
All right. Let's go to the bonk.
The First National Bank.
Bonk, 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 bonk. Changed our money to dollars, so we're probably going to America. The person you were looking for was here. She left in a canoe flying a maple leaf flag. We're going to Canada. She talked about Great Mountains.
Great Mountains in Canada, huh?
I wonder if that has to do with the warrant. Yes.
Mountain climbing, yep.
Mary LaRock. All right, now we can start just getting our butts to where we're supposed to go.
We're going to Montreal.
Montreal, yes. Would be cool if we could actually like arrest somebody before the end of this segment. Canada, blah blah blah. The capital's Ottawa. Let's go to the hotel. The hotel to have a nice. No. She was practicing Welsh pronunciation.
Oh, she's going to Lynn Fair, yada, 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 yada.
Well, this is the only... I don't think... Colombo. There's just one more thing I gotta ask you. I don't think they speak Welsh anywhere else but the UK. As far as I'm aware. Should I get more information, maybe?
Yeah, no. She's going to Lynn Fairpin Cilia go or whatever it is. The place that sounds like you have a stroke whenever you try to pronounce it.
Oh, we're close.
Oh, they actually have the pronunciation key underneath it. Lanvirpool Green Gil Go Ger U Queern Drob U Landus Ilio Go Go Goch.
You really did sound like you were having a stroke when you were saying that. Learn burger prefer the worker burger baby da ubiba.
I mean, you try reading that.
Do you smell vanilla?
No, I already told you. I smell antifreeze because this is a shitty Ford.
That's fair. Yay! We've arrested Marie LaRocque.
I mean, like I said, and here's the picture of the sign with its pronunciation on it. You try pronouncing that.
Okay. Len Virpool Gwyn Gilgoger un Queern Drob ul Landesilio go 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 gosh.
See what I mean?
Sounded fairly normal to me. Dane has returned. The only thing you missed, Dane, was Taz-Mania, which crashed on us, and then we vetoed 2 games. Kickoff, which the title screen... Yeah, the title screen made it look... The font they chose made it look like it said KKK off, which Michelle pointed out. And then...
that's not good.
No, and then Super High Impact, which is just a run-of-the-mill football game.
Unlicensed football game.
And this was Michelle's choice. We landed on.
Yep. And I was like, man, I wish Dane was here for this.
Well, you got your wish. We can start another case. I don't know. We'll get through it by the end of the segment. Well, we did arrest somebody, so that's nice. That funky music.
White boy.
Flash! National treasure stolen from Budapest to the Attila the Hun saddle. Okay.
Oh, no.
Male suspect.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's start asking around, I guess. Sunday by 5.
It was Black Widow and Hawkeye.
I thought it was Nicolas Cage.
Well, you were wrong there, weren't you?
Because it happened in Budapest.
Does none of the National Treasure movies happen in Budapest?
I have no clue.
Person you're looking for was here. He's changed his money to francs. The jewelry he wore looked expensive. Okay. So we're going to France.
Going to France, eh?
Could also be
Damn!
Switzerland.
Off of 2 clues, we get a warrant for Fast Eddie B.
Yeesh.
Well, let's see where we can pick.
Oslo.
Oslo. 'Cause there's no way it's anywhere else. Beautiful fjords. Well, shit,
Fjords.
we're gonna get this guy real fucking quick because I've already got his warrant. What?
No warrant.
Oh no!
What happened?
We're wasting time. Apparently, the Oslo was not correct. Apparently,
But well, there's also the West African franc and the Central African franc.
Pygmy creation mitts. Okay, so Kigali then, probably.
Kigali then.
Well, we just wasted a
didn't know
little bit
that.
of time, but thank God we already got the warrant.
Yeah.
The warrant. All right, you better be
Helpful.
here. Hotel. The hotel.
Hotel.
There we go. That gorilla looks suspicious. My sources tell me he was practicing French pronunciation. He arrived in a convertible. Well, we've already got the warrant, so we don't need that. French pronunciation. Let's see here. Oh, probably Paris. But I bet
Oh, he's off to Gay Paris.
he's actually off to France this time.
He's actually off to questioning Barry.
He's off to bisexual Paris.
We drink piss and shit. Oh, that's what
phrasing?
The fuck? No, I think that was phrased the way he intended it.
you was son of a bitch.
No, I mean the freaking thing that it said there
What did it say?
about Paris and France.
Saw the person you're looking for. He was conducting a study on the diet of giant pandas, so probably China, I would imagine.
China.
Going to Peking.
Wow. Are they just having a villain convention in China? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
I mean,
Go ahead.
it's China.
All the evil people are in China, apparently. Well, I guess we'll find out if this one's in China. Nope, not in China, but we're on the right track.
No warrant.
A suspicious person,
Hey.
and he changed his money to rupees.
India
Yeah, I was getting ready to say India.
or Hyrule.
Colombo. Just one more thing I gotta ask you.
There's just one more thing.
Yeah, we're gonna travel to Hyrule in Carmen Sandiego.
My boy.
My boy, bombs.
Link, my boy.
It's true. He did say bombs a lot. He's hang gliding on a pride glider. All I know is that he asked if it was difficult to capture a taipan.
Taipan.
What? Also, this guy, where does his nose start and his mouth end? I don't.
Taipans are a snake.
They're in Australia and Papua New Guinea.
Oh, okay. So we're probably gonna go to Port Moresby then.
Deja vu.
Yeah. Going to a lot of the same places. All right, Papua New Guinea.
Where's Mama New Guinea?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Some fishies going on here.
Dun dun dun.
So he's at the marketplace.
There he goes, after him. The Keystone Cops will get him.
Yay! We
Indeed.
arrested 2 people. All right. Thoughts on Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, Dane?
I mean, we played this game many times before.
Yes, we played it on DOS.
It's always fun to revisit this game.
Indeed.
Yeah. I learned a lot about the world from it.
That is true. We did learn a lot about the world. Jason.
So, I feel like there's such a limited pool of locations and clues, and it could be just because you're starting out in the game and it gets harder as you go up. But at the same time, like, it could also just be the limitations of the Super Nintendo. I'm not sure. Either way, still a much more entertaining and educational game than Mario's Missing.
which is also on the list. Michelle.
I mean, it's Carmen Sandiego. It's supposed to be educational and fun.
And it is. And it's both of those things. I've always enjoyed Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. Not just the game, but the game show itself as well. Big fan of both. And I never miss a chance to play Carmen Sandiego. It scores out of 10, Dane.
7.
Jason.
8.
Michelle.
8.
I'll give it an 8 as well.
Of course, there was also the cartoon as well. Where is Carmen Sandiego?
Yes.
Where the fuck is she?
Where is Carmen Sandiego? Carmen Sandiego.
Was that the one with the brother and sister, and the brother inexplicably knew like every single fucking language?
Yeah, and the chief of Acme was basically Egon Spengler as Max Headroom.
He's a polyglot. It's a word for somebody who knows that many languages. The year is 2050. Oh, no.
We're getting really close to that.
That's only 25 years from now. Oh, shit. Are we sure 2050? Because this looks more like 20. This looks like 2026.
No, this is Shadowrun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say the Shadowrun remakes, reboot of sorts. The 3 Shadowrun games that came out, they're on Switch and on Steam. They're not bad. They're basically a modernized, enhanced version of this, which is a you can see right here, isometric RPG. So, and this Shadowrun game is radically different from the Shadowrun game on Genesis.
Okay.
I tried very hard to get into the Sega Genesis version, but I just could not. It got
I used to play the actual like tabletop game with all the D6s, so it was a fun game, because basically it's picture D&D in a cyberpunk world.
Right.
Orcs and elves and all that fanciful stuff, but with fancy designer drugs and hacking and all that fun shit.
All that wonderful nonsense.
Michelle, have you played Shadowrun?
No, I haven't. For some reason, I kept looking at it thinking it was Shadowgate, which was the game that terrified me so much as a kid.
Oh God, Shadowgate was awful.
Shadowgate.
We did that on the N64 roulette.
Oh God, yeah, the Shadowgate 64. Ugh.
Like the Grim Reaper picture always scared me as a kid, and I would have nightmares.
Like that guy at the top.
Yeah, the Shadowrun games, the trilogy of them on Switch Steam are pretty good. I actually originally backed that on Kickstarter and have the art book for the game, and my old name is in the art book because that's how long ago I backed it.
Let's go this way.
Oh.
It's actually amazing how many tabletop games have been turned into decent role-playing experiences on consoles between like this and World of Darkness. I still want to check out the Cyberpunk game too, since they fixed it.
Are you supposed to shoot this guy?
I don't have a gun. Should probably go find a weapon of some
Yeah, that would
variety.
probably be a good idea.
That's a good idea. That's a good ass idea. That's an idea-ass idea.
Look at this idea-ass idea.
Orc.
Spork.
He said it in the game too. Weirdly enough. All right, I guess I'll go this way then. God damn it! Everybody's shooting at me. I don't have no gun.
Yep. Shadowrun Returns, Shadowrun Dragonfall, and Shadowrun Hong Kong are the 3 most recent games.
Shadowrun Takes Manhattan.
Shadowrun Returns was the one that was on Kickstarter originally. Beam Software did the SNES game. Blue Sky Software did the Genesis Mega Drive game. Huh. Apparently the Genesis game featured the actual cover art from the tabletop game.
Is that so?
Yep. the box art for this game. Life on the cyberpunk fringe of the future.
Isn't that so?
The distant year of 2050.
It's not so distant anymore.
I know, right? Apparently, you can examine things and open things with like L and R.
Yeah.
Like you can, yeah.
Isn't that lovely?
Based on the novel Never Deal with a Dragon by Shadowrun co-creator Robert N. Charette. You're playing the role of Jake Armitage, a man suffering from amnesia after having been critically wounded by assassins. The plot follows Jake as he attempts to uncover his own identity and the identity of the mysterious figure who wants him dead, and eventually complete his mission. So apparently the game Shadowrun Returns links the stories of this game and Shadowrun on the Sega Genesis together.
Okay.
Retrospectively acclaimed by several publications as ahead of its time milestone in the history of the role-playing genre for consoles and credited for having pioneered film noir style in video games.
I mean, what about the NES games like The Uninvited or what are those other ones called? And click ones, you know?
I mean, yeah, to a degree, but this was like heavily based off of a tabletop game, you know. So it's interesting because like you always have to cut corners, at least back then, with programming a tabletop game into a digital form because they didn't fit as much data into things back then. But like it's just interesting looking at this because like I'm reading more about the game right now. Firearms, magic commands in combat.
I was thinking of like Deja Vu and Nightshade.
When you hear new and unusual terms, the word is highlighted and added to the bank that you can use when speaking to NPCs to ask them about this new word. You're a Shadowrunner, a mercenary type of character common within the Shadowrun world. The player is given the option to hire other Shadowrunners as henchmen using New Yen, the game's currency, to purchase guns and key items throughout various locations. Every screen in the game practically contains hidden assassins who, from random locations, open fire on you. Wow.
Oh, isn't that nice?
At certain points in the game, you can enter cyberspace using the cyber deck to hack into computers to retrieve information and gain more Nuyen. During scenes, gameplay will switch to top-down perspective with an icon of Jake moving through cyberspace, fighting intrusion programs and retrieving data. If you die in cyberspace, you die in the outside world.
Oh, so basically, if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yep. A busy man.
But I thought you had a gun.
I had a weapon, but I think I used it to blow somebody up.
Oh.
Lots of iced tea. Pete, I'm holding iced tea.
Yeah, that's great, Lois.
I want iced tea.
Peter, I'm holding melons.
You're not gonna get me with that one, Lois. You're not holding boobies. What? Oh. Well, that guy's just randomly dead.
Not randomly. The Shadowrunner I hired killed him.
Oh.
That's why this orca's following me around. So I hired him.
I thought that was a teenage turtle.
Jesus, is everybody just waiting patiently with guns? Like, dude, if that guy shows up, gonna fucking kill him.
I guess. Isn't that how New York City works?
Well, maybe the Bronx.
Just wait here with guns, and when he shows up, we'll plug him.
Ow, ow, ow.
But if he's a Yankees fan, he's cool.
I'm sorry, I did that thing where I banged my elbow against my desk in just the right spot.
Ooh, ow.
Why is it called a funny bone when you don't laugh when you hit it?
It's other people laugh. Other
Gotcha.
people laugh at your misery and suffering.
Thank you for clearing that up.
You're welcome. The blue ones are for fiber.
You're...
Oh, shit. Thought I was talking to the wooden door for a minute. I was like, what's this wooden door going to say?
You know, that doorknob is my penis.
What? So
I don't think I said it.
every time I open a door, I'm turning the door's penis.
Correct.
Okay. I'm just making sure. So that
Well,
means every time I open a door, I'm grabbing his dick and twisting it.
Yow!
Twist his dick.
Ouch! That hurt though.
That hurtaroo. Take a hike, Bob.
Michelle, did you hear about the new Gundam that's coming out?
Okay. Never have I ever watched a Gundam.
Well,
Never have I ever built a Gundam. I have a Gundam kit that I got at a convention.
well, Gundam.
I never built it. I tried watching the first episode of The Witch from Mercury.
Ah, yes. Did you watch episode 0 or episode 1?
Crunchyroll episode. So it might
Yeah,
be
because
episode
like Crunchyroll had like an episode 0 for it that like sets the tone for the whole thing, and then like the show starts properly. Which for Mercury is literally just Gundam Utena.
I was given recommendations because I have a friend out there who's really, really into Gundam and Power Rangers and Super Sentai. Who's not you, by the way. I have other friends who are also into these things. So I was like,
Yeah.
Like when I was telling a mutual friend of ours, I'm working on putting together a Power Rangers and Super Sentai panel with one of the biggest Power Rangers nerds I know, and they go, "Oh, Jace," and I went, "No."
No.
It's actually with two of the biggest Power Rangers nerds I know, and I'm putting together a PowerPoint presentation that they don't get to see.
Oh wow!
And I'm giving the audience agree or disagree paddles, so they can say whether or not they agree or disagree with an expert opinion.
Okay. It's great, babe.
Yeah.
Babe.
The latest Gundam series is being done by Sunrise and Hideaki Anno's Studio Kara. So yeah, the guy behind Evangelion is making a Gundam show.
Thoughts on Shadowrun, Dane?
This is a lot nicer looking than the Genesis one. Maybe I should have gotten the SNES version instead. I don't know. I'll have to pass judgment on it by playing some of it for a little while.
All right. Jason.
Yeah, this right here was...
Arim.
I mean, there's a reason why this is what Shadowrun Returns was based off of. Like, it's a gold standard, and later on, like, other tabletop RPGs turned, PC RPGs would use that isometric gameplay standard for their gameplay. Stuff like Baldur's Gate and, whatnot, they would use that same style of gameplay. So quite the early trendsetter with this game.
Michelle.
I agree. It definitely gives me the vibes of like a very early Baldur's Gate. It gives me like the bits and pieces of like lore of cyberpunk, like the genre in itself, not just the wonderful tabletop RPG system cyberpunk.
Everybody at home just yawned. I also yawned at the same time that you yawned.
I'm sorry.
I am sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sleepy. But I'm still here for you guys.
Well, thank you.
It definitely was like a great introduction to the cyberpunk gritty genre.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had thoughts and they went away.
That's okay. That happens to me all the time. It's called middle age. In any event, it's a really cool little isometric top down like running gun, almost a running gun, action adventure game, I guess so you call it. Interesting concept. I had to play probably a little bit more into it to really get a grasp of it, but from what I played here, not too bad. Scores out of 10, Dane.
5.
Jason.
8.
Michelle.
I'll give it a 6.
I'll give it a 7. I'll split the difference. On this edition of the show, we played Taz-Mania, Where in the World Was Carmen Sandiego, and Shadowrun. Best game of the episode, Dane.
Taz-Mania.
Okay. Jason.
Radoshan.
Michelle.
Just because it was my pick and I got to stick by it, Where in the World Is Carmen Sandiego?
Because we shadow over Taz-Mania, Dane. Because the music and the concept were kind of.
Okay, fine. Fucking Shadowrun. God.
I'm picking Where in the World Is Carmen Sandiego. So we have a tie between Shadowrun and Carmen. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Retro Roulette. If you like what we do, please hit subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell to be notified of upcoming videos. For Dane Forgione, Jason Amherst, and Michelle Light, I'm Mike Riley saying see you next time on Retro Roulette.
art.